Hey everybody, it's Emily. Just wanted to I was originally going to call this a frequently asked questions, but since no two people have asked the same questions, I guess it's just going to have to be an asked questions. Does that work? I'm going to say it works. Sorry for the glare. Sorry for the noise of kids in the background, but not really because that means our next door neighbor's kids are outside playing, enjoying the sunshine. So can't possibly pin that against them. They got a brand new trampoline. Those are some happy kids. But let's see. I got a handful of questions on our Facebook fan page that I set up, Emily Annette Fans. I asked if anybody had questions that they would like answered. And so I'm going to go through and read a handful of those, may just do a few short videos with those because I would think just hearing this stuff would get kind of boring after a while, but thought you guys might get a kick out of it. So here we are. I know everybody's at home and bored or at work and not bored, take your pick, but thought y'all might get a kick out of it. First one is from Esmeralda. I hope I'm saying that right. It says, "Hi, Emily. I have a short but difficult question. What do you think is our purpose in life?" I think a lot of us have different purposes. I think for some people, it's to create beautiful things. I think for other people, it's to save lives. I think for others, it's to make people laugh. For others, it's to raise a child. But I think it all comes down to one thing. Our purpose in life is to make it better. We need to leave the world better than we found it. We need to make people happier when they see us, not sadder. We just need to leave things better, to make the world a better place. That's our purpose. I really believe that. Love this one from Dorinda. "Did your mother figure out yet that you didn't buy the brand name toilet paper?" No. Shh. Don't go get me in trouble. She's scary. The woman is like not even 5 feet tall. She is 80 years old. She can barely move. I'm still terrified of her. She is a Southern mother. She brought me into this world. She can take me out. Scared to death of her. So shh. And don't think that I'm not going to sneak some more fake paper in here whenever the time comes. Shh. Dorinda also asks, what do your coworkers think of your fame? Oh my gosh, they are having a blast with it, mostly because they can give me a hard time. I work with some of the best nurses, doctors, techs, EVS, cafeteria. I freaking love the people I work with, and they are getting the biggest kick out of this. They all want the shirts so that they can wear them. And mostly, I think, again, just so they can give me a hard time. But at the same time, they have been so sweet about it, about sharing the video and pointing out to people when they're talking about it, hey, I work with her. So it's really cool. I never say where I work because, safety, internet stuff, it's weird. But my work crew knows who my work crew is, and I love you guys. You are so much fun, and I'm famous. Let's see. Oh, something that didn't get asked but is equally hilarious about my internet fame is my mother. As I said, she is 80. She does not understand social media at all. As far as she knows, the internet is this thing that delivers her grandchildren's picture from my brother to my phone so I can hold them up and show them to her. That is her whole understanding of the internet. Social media is completely foreign. She just doesn't get it at all. So I've been trying to explain the viral video thing to her. She keeps thinking it's something that I wrote because usually I always write out silly things. As I said, truly, the Touch Your Face was the very first video I have ever recorded. So she keeps thinking it's something that I have written. And hearing her try to explain to her friends, these people did something with this thing she wrote all over the internet. I'm dying. And so I've told her a few of the famous people that have tweeted it and everything else. And then one day I mentioned to her a certain celebrity who retweeted my video, and a lot of people don't like him, so I'm not going to say the name, but she flips out. It is someone whose name she knows. Suddenly, I'm cool. My mom is so excited, and she is calling up her friends and telling them that thing that I wrote on the internet, he shared it, and isn't that the coolest thing ever? And her daughter is famous on the internet. And I'm dying, y'all. I'm dying. So thank you to that person who shall remain nameless for tweeting it out, because now I'm cool in my mom's eyes. It only took 47 years. Let's see. What else have people asked? Linda says, what is it like out there in the world of COVID-19? What is your day like now? What happens to someone if they walk in the ER and say they think they have the virus? What do you have to do to protect yourself as a healthcare provider? This will be the last one that I do, and then I'll do another video later on and answering some other ones. But this one is kind of a multi-part, and it very much depends on where you are. Larger cities in the U.S. have really been hit hard. There are nurses who cannot come home. There are doctors who cannot come home. They are living in the hospital. They are sleeping in the floors. Once you know you have been exposed, the vast majority of people are going to choose to shelter in place, which is at the hospital, because we simply don't want to put our families at risk. The hospitals are trying very hard to be accommodating, to do as much as they possibly can for their workers. But you know, that's in the bigger cities. I live in a very small area. It's pretty rural. We have a large healthcare system here, but we don't have any cases where I am right now, in the particular hospital I'm in. And so we're a little bit just on the pins and needles waiting phase, but that is part of flattening the curve, as you've heard so many people explain that. It is allowing us the time to get ready. It is allowing us to try to find supplies when they had been wiped out because of the hoarding. It is allowing us to find out who has the necessary skills in different hospitals to handle different things. Just a lot of things like that. The preparation phase and figuring out what's going to work and what's not. Okay, one day we have to go from anybody can visit to shortened visitation to nobody can come visit. Going from, okay, people are still having elective surgeries and things done, to everything is shut down, only emergencies. There's just a lot. And every day we're finding out things that work and things that don't work. So it changes, not even day to day, hour to hour. Our administrators, and everybody makes fun of administration. I mean, especially nurses. Oh, good Lord, we're just brutal to them. We're always teasing them about being in their offices and everything else. They're working their butts off. They are trying so hard to keep us safe. They are trying so hard to give the patients the best chance they have to survive. They are just doing amazing things. And I can't say enough good about them. They are trying so hard to beat this thing and to keep everyone safe. And so kudos to the administrators. They're coming through every hour, giving us updated information, changing out stuff, talking to the patients for us, explaining to family members why they can't visit. They're amazing. They really, really, really are. I lied. I am going to answer one more question. This one is from Rhonda, and she says, I have COPD. What do you think my chances are of making it? Guys, I want you to think about that. I want you to let that settle in for just a minute. This woman has an immune system that is compromised because her breathing is compromised. She is having to wonder if she's going to make it through this. If people stay home, if they flatten the curve, the chance is so much greater, because every day that someone doesn't get this is another day of knowledge, is another day of coming closer to finding treatments, another day closer to finding a vaccine, heck, maybe even finding a cure. So every day that people do the right thing is a better day. But Rhonda, your chances are really good. Not as good as somebody who is 100% healthy, of course. But because we have had some warning, because these hospitals are scrambling and working day and night, because places are working day and night to come up with more equipment, more ventilators. There's even a group here of school kids, and when I'm saying school kids, I'm talking like not even out of high school, who are working with their STEM technology, and they are making face shields. So, you know, everybody is pitching in on this. So because of that, Rhonda, your chances are a whole lot better than what they were. And take care of yourself. Take a multivitamin every day. That never hurts. You know, follow the CDC guidelines. Wash your hands. Oh, darling, wash your hands. And no matter what I have said, don't touch your face. It's my tagline. I laugh about it. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, and keep your hands down here. And just, take care. Keep us posted. Let us know how you do. I'll try to answer some more questions another day. If you have anything that you would like for me to answer, just leave me a little post and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you all so much for watching all this. It's been a hoot. I have enjoyed so much interacting with and talking to and reading messages from everyone. I can't tell you the joy that this has brought me. I hope that at least I'll let you all laugh a little bit, or, even just give you a little bit of insight into kind of what's going on in Normalsville. So, thank you guys again, and I'll try to think of something stupid to say tomorrow. I don't usually have trouble being stupid. It shouldn't be hard. Thanks.